MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. The Friars will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Jeff Hoffman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, another guy with a big arm, Jeff Hoffman. Big three-pitch mix. Good fastball, 93 to 95 miles an hour. Good power curveball. It's not a true curveball. I'd say it's more of a slurve, and his changeup has gotten a lot better. Good three-pitch mix, and he'll throw all three pitches at any time.
Striding in, Tommy Pham. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now. When the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. These Rockies guys, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Leadoff men are supposed to light the fuse and get the offense going, right? Well, that's exactly what he does right here. Great way to start the day.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Will Myers. His prior history in this matchup, he brings a 4-for-12 line. He's taken him deep once. Here comes the first pitch. 1-0. Hoffman isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Myers swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was selected in the third round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike one.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Runner at third here, nobody out. Now Myers, a drive. This is to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run home run off the bat of Will Myers. Sixth home run on the season for him as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
And he fouls this one off. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Josh Naylor is the second out of the opening frame.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Machado has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Meanwhile now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Batting fifth.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Stepping up now, Eric Hosmer. And the Padres trying to make this first inning even better here. From the stretch.
Ball.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tapia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 San Diego. Zach Davies will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Zach Davies coming on to pitch. Not a big, strong guy, but he's a control guy that pumps the strike zone full of strikes. 89 to 92 miles an hour with sink. Has a curveball, has the slider, and also the straight changeup. He needs all 4 of his pitches, not overpowering. You'll know if he's on early, he'll be throwing a lot of ground balls.
Digging in, Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Tatis onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Daniel Murphy steps in now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around...
It's flagged down deep in the hole. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
That is third.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Now batting, Nolan Arenado, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Arenado leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Rockies strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. As we begin the second inning in Denver, here's Heidi with an update on the weather conditions.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. First pitch on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Dahl into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here off the bat of Jurickson Profar. Second home run early in the year, and the Friars have moved out in front 3-0.
2 home runs in 3 days? I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Batting in, the catcher, Austin.
To the plate now, Austin Hedges.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Tapia is right there, one down.
Batting ninth.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
So now to the plate, Zach Davies, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will land untouched.
Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number two.
The center fielder.
Striding in once again, Tommy Pham. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
Listen, it's hard in this day and age with all the quality pitching to put up double-digit runs like they did yesterday. They'd certainly like to have some of those back if they could and add them to today's box score.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. The Padres had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. But the Padres add one thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number two. It's now 3-0 San Diego. David Dahl to the plate now. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and one strike. The windup and the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he'll step off and try and reset. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Another one sent foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he waited nicely that time as this is lined into center field for a leadoff single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Trevor Story is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. There's one. Over to Hosmer. A double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 2 out, nobody on. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Rockies are down quietly, still down 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Will Myers. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. And that misses 1-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Myers puts a good swing on it. This one's carrying well to left, and that's off the left field wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. A runner at first with no outs here. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw over, and the runner back safely. And again a throw, runner back standing. Nobody out, runner on first. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Josh Naylor shows bunt as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Manny Machado. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Runners are at second and third with one down. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Got him reaching there, strike 2. The 2-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Just hung in there on that one. Pops this one up. Murphy in foul ground, and a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Josh Fuentes will be summoned into the game to take over at first following the injury.
Now playing first base, number 8, Josh Fuentes.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys...
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Line drive to center field. Tapia is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Padres leave a pair, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. At the plate, Dom Nunez. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
The catcher, Dom Nunez.
First pitch on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
So with your pitcher do it next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with the bat in his hands.
Standing in now, Jeff Hoffman. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
At the plate, Raimel Tapia. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-0. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Profar onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in, Josh Fuentes. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's upstairs.
The 1-0.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for Colorado. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the 4th, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as the Padres have stretched their lead now 4-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate, Austin Hedges. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
4 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Waiting on it is Dahl, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 17, Zach Davies.
Standing in, Zach Davies. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Up next for the Padres, the center fielder, Tommy Pham.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tommy Pham. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Here's the pitch.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
He loses him on ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Stepping into the box, Will Myers. He singled his last time up. First things first, here's a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
1-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Here now the 2-2. In the air to center. On the run is Tapia. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Padres add 1 thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 San Diego.